Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make pockets two ways. They're very beginner friendly, quick and simple. Alright guys, let's get started. So for my materials to make the template or our pattern pieces, I have two regular pieces of print paper and of course some fabric. I also used a ruler, some scissors, a pen or a pencil, and some pins. So you're going to grab one of those pieces of paper and your pencil. Then you're going to turn that paper on the long side facing you. Place the palm of your hand above the bottom line on a slant, just like how you'd place your hand inside of your pocket. Then you can go ahead and grab your pencil and start tracing over your hand to the other side of the paper. Then with your ruler, you're going to mark your half-inch seam allowance right above that line from one point to the other. Then you're going to go ahead and connect those dots and trace that line from one point to the other. Now this is optional, but as a reminder, I'm just marking the indication on where I'll be placing the pattern to cut on the fold. And now you're ready to cut. And after we're done cutting, we are now complete with our first pocket pattern piece. Moving on to the second pattern piece, you're going to place your paper short side facing you. Place your palm above the line on either the right or left side. Draw a line over your fingers, then over the side of your hand, making sure to connect the two lines together. Then you can go ahead and take your ruler and straighten both of those lines out. And again, you're going to mark your half-inch seam allowance all across the top and then all the way down the side. This time I went ahead and used a ruler to help me trace out that half-inch seam allowance. And now we can go ahead and cut that out. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and mark where I'll be cutting on the fold. And now we're done with our second pocket pattern piece. So this is the material that we're going to be working with for our first pattern piece. Go ahead and open that up. Make sure it's folded in half. You're going to go ahead and grab your first pocket pattern and place that over the fold. Pin that down in place. Make sure that's nice and smooth. And now you can carefully start cutting around your pattern. And don't forget, if you cut on a fold, that you want to go ahead and cut that open. Now you can safely remove your pins. Remove your pattern, and now you have the front and back piece to your pocket. Go ahead and place that to the side for now. Moving on to our second pocket piece, we're going to grab our fabric, place that on a fold again, grab your pattern and place that on the fold. Pin that down in place. And now you can go ahead and carefully cut that out. Don't forget to cut your fold open. Safely remove those pins and your pattern. And now you have your front and back piece for your second pocket. Now we're going to go back to our first pocket pattern, and here we're just going to imagine that this is our front and back piece to our bottoms or our pants, shorts, whatever it may be. We're going to work with one of those pieces and one piece of the pocket at a time. Here I'm marking an inch down from the waist where I'm going to place my pocket face side down and straight along that edge. Then you can go ahead and pin your pocket down. Now for the other side, you're going to follow the same exact steps as we did for the first side. The only difference is that you'll be working on the opposite side. Now that we have both of the pockets pinned, here I'm just showing you that the pant and the pocket should both be lined up. And the edge of the pockets are ready to be sewn. Jumping back to the second pocket, we're working with one side and one pocket piece at a time. You're going to take that pocket piece and place it on either the left or the right side, whichever side you decide to work on first, and then pin that in place, then turn it upside down. Then starting from that bottom corner, you're going to take your ruler and your pen or your pencil, then go ahead and mark down 4 inches, and then 4 inches going up on the other side, and then 4 inches from the corner through the center. Then you're going to cut on a curve from the bottom point to the center point. Stop there, then fold that side onto the other side, then continue cutting that curve from the side point to the center point. Turn your pant over back to the other side, then pin the pocket down along that curve. And now that's ready to sew. Alright, on to the sewing machine. Okay, so here we have one side of our pant and pocket. Flip that pocket open. Place the other side of the pocket and pant face side down. Go ahead and line the pocket and the pant. I like to pin the pocket first, starting from the bottom and top corner. The last step for this pocket is to go ahead and sew down and around the pocket, then straight down the pant. Now after we've sewn that curve on our second pocket, you're going to go ahead and snip lines through that curve right above the seam. Then flip that pocket piece over onto the other side. Then press that seam down with your iron, making sure to get it nice and flat. Flip your pant over onto the other side. Then with the other pocket piece, face side down, you're going to match the bottom and the sides together. Making sure you have both the bottom and the top piece of your pocket, you can go ahead and pin those together. You're going to flip that pocket onto one side, and now that's ready to be sewn down and across. Make sure that your pant is flipped over on the other side and out of the way as you sew. And back to the sewing machine. This time I had the help of my beautiful little assistant, my baby girl Decree, and she did excellent, by the way. Now to finish up our pocket piece after we've sewn the pocket down, You're going to flip the pocket back over to the back side of the pant, then flip the pant back to the front. Take the other side of the pant face side down and line that up. Then you're going to pin along the side where there's an opening of the pocket. And then you're going to sew straight down. So for our first pocket piece, which is now completely sewn all together, you're going to imagine that you're flipping the pant inside out. You're going to take your iron and press that seam down as flat as you can get it. And now this pocket is complete. So here's the front view. And here's what the pocket looks like inside. So for the last step of our other pocket, I went ahead and sewed that side down. And you're going to flip that inside out. And again, you're going to take your iron and press down on the seam, and then your pocket will be complete. Here's the front view, and here's the inside. Alright guys, so there you have it. Pockets 2 ways. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.